Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Carnivore Revolution. I'm Serena.
And I'm Jess. If you enjoy this video, be sure to like and subscribe below.
Today, we are making Scotch eggs. So excited.
Yes, and we're, like usual, we're doing it two different ways, and we probably aren't following any sort of recipe. Yeah, it'll be fine. My Scotch eggs is going to be a hard-boiled egg wrapped in ground beef, wrapped in bacon.
Okay. And mine is going to be a hard-boiled egg, except I'm also doing one that is just a yolk, just for fun. And then mine will be wrapped in sausage and then rolled in crushed pork rinds for a crispy outside.
I'm excited. How are you cooking yours? I'm just putting mine in the air fryer.
Same. I'm going to put mine in the air fryer. It'll take about 8 or 9 minutes.
Really, that quick?
I don't know. Maybe.
We'll see. We'll figure it out. Okay,
it sounded right. Maybe it's 15 minutes. We'll see. We'll let you know at the end.
Keep you posted.
Do you let your air fryer preheat?
No.
Me either. One of the videos where we were making, somebody said, we had a guest, I can't remember who, was it Jen? And she was saying, are you preheating your air fryer? And I was like, huh?
It might have been Jen. The first time I heard that is when we did the video with the Carnivore twins when we made chicken skin. And Karen, if we preheated our air fryer, and I didn't even know that was an option. Look at that nice meatball right there.
Nice. Now, this is a very quick and easy recipe. If you have never had Scotch eggs before, honestly, you are missing out. These are, it's just a different take on eggs and sausage or eggs and bacon, but I sure do love them.
Yes, I made these the other day. They were so easy, so good, and it was so filling. I made 3, ate 2, and kept full all day until dinner. So the first time I made these, I cooked my hard-boiled eggs normally. So then by the time this was all done, they were a little overcooked. So this time I cooked my hard-boiled eggs for only about 5 minutes and then took them off the heat so that they'd be under.
When I do my hard-boiled eggs, I do them in the Instant Pot and I set it for 5 minutes with a cup of water in the bottom. And as soon as it's done, I pull them out and put them in an ice bath. But this time I did do them for just a little bit less time. So here's what mine looks like with the pork rinds and the sausage on it. Now I'm going to do my little yolk and see how it comes out.
All of the recipes we make are always so handsy.
We're either whipping or smashing or wrapping or squeezing. Yeah. And I don't usually eat breakfast. So when we cook like this, when it's evening for you and morning for me, I end up eating breakfast. Changes my food schedule for the day, but then I'm usually done by 2 or 3 o'clock, and then I just don't eat again until the next day.
When we do our videos, it changes my schedule too because I eat a lot later. Like it's 9 o'clock. I haven't had dinner yet.
Yeah, and for me, we started at 8 o'clock, and I don't usually eat breakfast, but by 9 o'clock, I'll be tasting this and loving it. And then I'm just not hungry enough to eat 3 meals, so I just go ahead and eat my 2 and finish up, by mid-afternoon usually.
Or guess what I had for the first time today?
I don't know what, but am I going to think it's gross?
Yes.
What?
I had goat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was it good?
It was really good. A bunch of people suggested different ways to cook it, but when I opened the package, it was really thin, small strips. So I dry brined it for about 48 hours and turned the little strips into basically jerky and had goat jerky. And that was a snack today that I ate because I knew I wouldn't be eating till 9 tonight. And it was actually pretty.
Really? Did it taste like lamb? Like, what did it taste like?
No. So dry brining it actually, I think, made the flavor a lot more mild than it usually is because I've heard people say goat is very gamey, and it was mild. It didn't have any strong flavor. It had a subtle gamey flavor, but it wasn't overwhelming at all. It was just a nice little chewy snack.
Interesting. I probably won't try it though. I love goats. I like to talk to them. I like to pet them. I'm just not sure I could. Jess is the bold one and I'm the more reserved. I stick with like chicken and beef and pork. I tend to not venture off.
You like Bambi though.
No.
You don't eat it? You don't eat it?
No, I don't. I've had deer one time and I prefer never to have it again.
You didn't like it?
It's not that I didn't like it. It's that I kept thinking about Bambi, just like I keep thinking about Mary when we tried lamb that time and I couldn't eat it after the video. I just couldn't do it. Plus, I didn't really like the way it tastes, but I just have a really hard time with stuff like that. I'm really like just run of the mill, center of the road with my meats, and I'm okay with that.
So would you eat bear, since bears are like aggressive and they aren't cute little animals? Would you eat crocodile?
No, I'm from Florida, and we had, people serve crocodile there. I would never eat crocodile. And bear, I did have bear once in Alaska when we lived there. And I don't know. I just like the normal things that I grew up eating as far as meats go. And I was a vegetarian for a long time. I was vegan for a long time. For me, it has a lot to do with how cute the animal is.
I think I had never had any issues with eating animals. I was never vegan or vegetarian. Of course, I think animals are cute and I love animals, but I never had a mental block against trying new things. Yeah,
maybe I'll get more bold and maybe stuff like that will come. But for now, I'm really happy with what I'm eating. It's stuff that's easy to find. It's stuff that I know how to cook and I don't get bored. So I'm going to start my air fryer and I'm going to set it to 400 and I'm going to set it on 15 minutes, but then I'll check it halfway through and see if my 8-minute prediction was correct. I just can't remember.
Okay. I'm going to cook mine on a higher heat because this air fryer, I've noticed that I have to cook things hotter than what is normally said. So I'm going to put mine on probably 425 or something like that.
Okay, go. So back to our conversation about things that I eat and don't eat. I had bought oxtail at our local butcher the last time I went to go pick up my beef bacon. And I keep hearing people talk about oxtail and I thought, I'm going to get some. When we got home, my family was asking me, so what is it? I was like, I don't really want to know. It's beef. That's all I care about. Like, it's beef and I've heard it's wonderful. So I made it in the Instant Pots and left it for several hours and came back and it was delicious. But when I got to the bone and my wheels started spinning and I realized why this bone is shaped like this, why it's round. Like, I honestly couldn't take the last couple of bites, like, because it's the tail. And so I just kept picturing what this is like, like it's the bone in the middle of the tail. And I just, like, the last couple of bites, like the last bite I had in my mouth, I was really trying not to think about it. But that last bite I didn't even chew. I just had to swallow it. And it was all I could do to get it down. So I wish that I could be more brave and bold and be able to just eat those things. And maybe that's coming for me, but I'm really good with ribeyes and eggs and Scotch eggs and chicken wings and pork. I'm really good with that.
So you wouldn't try beef tongue?
I actually had beef tongue one time when I was a kid and I was at a friend's house. And when her parents brought it out, they brought it out on a platter still shaped like a beef tongue. Nope. I mean, nope. And I still picture that every time somebody talks about beef tongue, and I've seen people shredding it and people saying that it's wonderful. I just don't think I could do it. Now, if somebody served it to me and it was already shredded and I didn't know what it was, I'm not saying I wouldn't like it if I just thought it was beef, but you're going to have to trick me probably.
Yeah. Beef tongue is delicious. I've never had it shredded though. The way that they do it here at Japanese barbecue is they slice it really thin and then you put it for the grill. And it makes it's so good.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not good and I'm not saying I wouldn't like it. And maybe I'm not allowing myself to enjoy all of the benefits of carnivore by not eating those things. But if I can't get past it, then that's fine with me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to beat myself up over it. I'm just saying that for now, I'm really happy. I've had beef liver just a couple of times and I don't really think I need it. I don't want it. The one time that I did eat an entire one, I wanted it, like Dan was making one and I was watching him and I thought, I think I'd like to have that. But ever since that, and that was months ago, maybe 4 or 5 months ago, I just feel like if I needed it, my body would ask me for it, I think.
I'm down to try anything, basically.
I know that. That's why we go so well together, because you can eat all of those things and I'll just make a weird face and feel sick to my stomach and it's fine.
That doesn't sound like a good deal for you.
But I'm supporting you and that's what matters.
You get to eat good food and you make me sick.
So it sounds like our Scotch eggs are done. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, they look so good. I love Scotch eggs so much. Look at that. So these two have the pork rinds on them, and this one does not. This one kind of cracked open a little bit. Yours looks so beautiful. I love it. Okay, ready?
Yes,
I'm going to taste the one that just has the yolk first. Hot. Isn't it funny how even when things are too hot to touch with your fingers, you can still take a bite of them?
Really?
I can, usually. Ooh, how pretty. That is a beautiful Scotch egg right there. Love it. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Mm.
Can't go wrong.
Mm-mm. This is mine that has just the yolk. It is very good.
Seriously, can't go wrong with beef, bacon, and eggs.
Sausage, eggs, and pork rinds. So very good.
It's so filling. And my egg worked out really well. It's not overcooked, the inside. So the key when doing these is to hard boil your eggs or soft boil the eggs. And then by the time it's done, it'll be a perfect hard boiled egg.
That's a good breakfast for me and a good dinner for you.
I approve. I can't talk very much and I'm just stuffing my face.
I approve too.
Well, that was fun. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time on the Carnivore Revolution.
Bye.